All right. Some people go through things and always wonder why. There's no questions if you have faith. Keep it open heart. Look your best. Do your best. And be your best. You always gonna pass the test. You will see great things unfold in front of you. People will bow to your feet. All hate comes to an end. Has to come to an end. Much love is a movement. Take control of it.
Killed in the nation's worst mass shooting. That means you're bringing forth. You're giving birth. Something ready to happen. Do you ever want God to do something for you? Just put on your mourning clothes. You have been in a season of pain for me. And the devil's trying to convince you that God is not there. He brought you so he can preach. God will turn your mourning into joy. For he has given me the honor of gladness. A song is a praise. It's ready for glory. Join Bishop T.D. Jakes and Bishop Jackie McCullough for Woman Thou Art Loosed at MegaFest as we break through what's holding back the promise. Coming up on the Potter's Touch. Thin people wish I could put on weight. Big people for other. It is the seduction of the enemy who always makes other people's lives look better than yours. That somehow you are missing out on something that drives you over the edge to say, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. The stalker has robbed you long enough. 2017 is the time to rededicate your life and focus. I am Cora Jakes Coleman, and hold on tight as Bishop has a message directly for you. Destiny has a stalker. The enemy has stolen your peace long enough. You are on the verge of something, and help is on the way. There is a stalker chasing you right now, looking for an opportunity to choke you to death with the cares of this world. The cares of this world. You were not designed to handle the cares of this. Why do you think Jesus said, cast your cares upon me? He built you. He said, I know you are not designed for the weight load you are under. Throw it on me. I can handle it. I can handle it. I can stand up to it. But no, you're going to be a superhero. Then you wonder why you can't sleep. You wonder why your food doesn't digest. You wonder why you don't have no peace. You wonder why you don't have any joy. You wonder why you're filled with anxiety. You wonder why you're having mood swings and temper tantrums. You're stressed out. Paul said it this way. He said, I was pressed above measure and beyond strength. You were not, Jesus didn't come to bring you the bad news. He came to bring you the good news. He said, I got good news, good tidings, good news to the poor, good news to the oppressed, good news, good news, good news. I'm talking about balance. I'm talking about balance. The cares of this world. You surround yourself with people that need you. And you have more people who need you than you do who feed you. And you wonder why you are choked. You can't get air. You're a good person. You got a good heart. You want to be there for everybody. But over a period of time, you get choked by the cares of this world. And let me tell you what they're doing. They're all dumping their stuff on you. And they go to bed. And you're sitting up like this. You want to help people to manage their life. You don't want to carry their life. And if you do, the stalker will choke you. You'll cancel other people's marriages and lose your own. You'll help them with their kids and can't get yours back. Come on, talk to me, somebody. And you won't reach your destination because you were not designed for the weight load that you carry. What do? Y'all missed it. You just shake it off. You just shake it off. You learn to say, call me back. Not right now. Call me on Tuesday. Monday's my day. I'm taking me a bath. Call me later. I'm doing what I need to do to keep afloat so that I can keep my altitude, not crash and burn and fall short. What I'm saying is wondering about things that are beyond you. Are you caring about things you cannot fix? Are you loaded down with the weights of this world? Because if you aren't, it is because the stalker is trying to destroy your destiny. I want you to say this with me as loud as you can. Enough! If you are spiritual, you felt something just break in that phrase. That felt so good. It felt so liberating to set boundaries, to say this is enough, this is enough, this is enough, this is enough. It's not that you're not important. It's not that I won't help. It's not that I won't do, but I cannot carry more than I can carry. Somebody shout, enough! Ooh, God. If you don't get anything else out of what I preached today, if you can only remember one word out of what I said today, that one word is, God have mercy. So when you go home and everybody's going crazy and everybody's calling you and how come you didn't move me and when are you going to change this and you need to do this and you need to do the other, do what you can, and when you've done enough, just holler. Say enough may be the difference between you finishing your course or ending in a body bag. And they be talking about what a good person you were. She was always there for me. That's the problem. I was always there for you. I was never there for me. And by the way, I noticed you weren't there for me either. Yeah. Ain't that something? I was always there for you. That says it all. Number two, this is stalker. The deceitfulness of riches. And I want to work this thing. The deceitfulness of riches. Now, the way the church likes to teach it is that God hates the riches. But God does not hate the riches. For the Bible said it is God that gives us the power to get wealth. So if God hated riches, all he had to do is not give it to you. But it is the deceitfulness of riches. Riches are deceitful. Riches are deceitful. If you're taking notes, we should you write that down. Riches are deceitful. Now, there's a lot of deceit here, and I want to spend some time, and I really want to work on this. In Malachi, he says, 3:10, bring ye all the tithes and offerings into the storehouse, and there might be meat in my house. Prove not open unto you the windows of heaven. And God says, I will pour you out abundance, a blessing that you will not have room enough to receive. I will give you more blessings than you can handle. Okay, bring ye all the tithes and offerings in the storehouse, that there might be meat in my house, and prove me now herewith, if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, you will not have room enough to receive. Now, so to the person who does not have the blessing, and they are paying tithes to get the blessing they won't have room enough to receive, and God gives them the blessing they won't have room enough to receive, then once they get it, then why would they continue to tithe? If the object is just to get it, and you got it, wouldn't it be over? If he poured you out a blessing, you won't have room enough to receive, and you're sitting good, and if riches were the destination, then the transaction is finished. Realness begins not with people who have it, but with people who don't. Because why would riches seduce who it has? Think with me now, think with me, think with me now, think with me now, think with me. Why would you seduce what you already have? The seduction is to the person who doesn't have it. The deceitfulness that if you get me, if you just get me, you're going to be good. Let me show you how good I am. Let me show you how happy you would be if you could get this car. You get this house, you're going to have joy. Notice how they sell it to you on TV. They don't show you nobody in a big house looking sad. But I can take you into all kinds of neighborhoods and show you people living in big houses that are miserable. But on the commercial, everybody who's got a private pool is playing in it, and they jumping in it. Wee, I'm coming out with the burgers and the million. Everybody just smiling. The deceitfulness of riches associates joy with stuff. That the reason you don't have joy is because you don't have stuff. That the reason people don't respect you is because you don't have stuff. That if you get enough stuff, you're going to be important. Hear me good, particularly young people. Hear me real good. Do not think that the things that you own define who you are.
Did you know that children living in a rural environment are twice as likely to be out of school than urban children? Additionally, children from the wealthiest 20% of the population are 4 times more likely to be in school than the poorest 20%. Even more startling, as of 2012, 31 million primary school pupils worldwide dropped out of school. An additional 32 million repeated a grade. Shouldn't we all have access to education that is society? Which is exactly why it can help Medicare change the world, one education at a time.
The other girl on the other side, I didn't know who she was. And she was just, hey! I didn't know who she was. And she was just, hey! Who was a recording artist. The wannabe, the one who already has been discovered, I couldn't even hear her singing at all. And, just a little bit. I was sitting in church one day, and I was sitting maybe a couple of rows from some renowned singers, and we were in a worship service, and the renowned singer was just singing, just a little bit. And there was this other girl on the other side, I didn't know who she was. And she was just, she going up down the scale. And here this person is, who's a recording artist. I could hear her singing it. The wannabe is hitting 10,000 notes. The one who already has been discovered is holding her stuff. And the other girl is exploiting her stuff. When you know who you are, and you know what you got, and you know what God did in your life, you don't have to try to impress anybody. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. What you want is good success. If the Bible says, I will make your way prosperous, Joshua chapter 1, I will make your way prosperous, and God said, I will give you good success. If there is good success, there is also bad success. The deceitfulness of riches is the enemy trying to trick you in the bad success. Can I go a little bit deeper, just a little bit deeper? To learn, God bless me. And as God began to bless me, I had to change my mentality and I had to change my expectation. I had to change my mentality because I had to learn that it was safe to be generous. It was important to be generous. And while I don't let anybody use me and tell me who to be charitable to, let me say that so don't write me. Yeah, I choose my own charities, but I make sure that I choose them because it is out of the charitable heart that God pours in the blessing. Here's the other thing I had to learn. When you are more blessed in any area, I'm not just talking about money, education, wisdom, intellect, whatever it is, political influence, whatever it is, that makes it different. Any area that you are exceptional, do not look for reciprocity. When you are this, don't expect your brothers to be fair. If you do, you're going to be wounded. Because the truth of the matter is, they don't have what you have on the level that you have it to give back to you. So you can't look for fair like you did when you were both on the same level. You, to him who much is given, much is required. You have to learn how to expect to be the more giving one and understand that God will make it up to you and not them. Woo! Let me paint this for you, and I'm almost where I need to be. These are the thorns that choke you, that choke your growth, that stop you from being what God wanted you to be, that abort your destiny. I've given you two of them. Let me give you the third one. The third one is very interesting. It's quite vague. Jesus said, and lust for other things. And lust. This is the third stalker. This is the third thorn. This is the thing that would choke your destiny. Lust for other things. Now, in our society, when we hear the word lust, we always think about sex, but that's not necessarily what he's talking about here. Lust for other things. I want to get into this. The third thing that will choke you is that nothing is ever enough for you. For you, it is the nebulous, indescript need for other things. Whatever is other, it is the spirit of covetousness. I want whatever's not mine, I want it. You remember the Old Testament, how the Bible talks about, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's ox, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, thou shalt not covet. It's other things. Your lust for things you don't have will choke you. Watch this. Your lust to be somewhere else, someone else, can be just as simple as your desire to be married, becoming so big that it chokes your destiny. Because you can't maximize where you are for lusting. Let me show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. Let me show you why it's a spirit. The single person, not all of them, but some, lust to be married. While the married people, they laugh. See, it isn't married or single, it's just something other than where I am. Thin people wish I could put on weight. Big people wish I could take weight off. The lust for other things, it is the seduction of the enemy who always makes other people's lives look better than yours, that somehow you are missing out on something that drives you over the edge to say, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. The enemy couldn't take away what God gave you. He just devalues it in your eyes until you don't appreciate being you. It is the lust for other things. It is the lust for other things. Yeah, you nice looking, but your nose looks funny. Oh, you got pretty eyes, but your lips are too thin. It is always something wrong with you. You've never been happy to be you. It is the lust for other things. It's infinite. It can change at different stages and ages in your life. It's just other. Anything other than me. Anything other than where I am. The kids, how old are you? I'm 8.5. I'm 9.5. I'm 10.5. They can't wait to get to the next year. Then when you get old, have you noticed you don't hear anybody saying, I'm 40.5. I'm 42.5. I'm 80.5. No. We cut that half right off. It is the lust. Come on, talk to me, somebody. It is the lust. Let me show you how dangerous this is. You will never be happy. Never be happy. Because whatever you get, it will always be the other. Whoever you marry, you'll always want the other. I see people, I had a marriage like, how you know what my marriage is? If I could just find a wife like First, you don't even know First Lady. You know what is killing you? Other things. Other things. Other things. And the Bible said, do not covet other things. Stop wanting what other people got. You don't know what's going on in that house. You don't know what's going on in that life. Shut your mouth and thank God for what he gave you. Somebody holler, enough! We're getting ready to drive that stalker right out of your life. We're getting ready to drive it right out of your spirit, out of your mind. God wants you to appreciate what he gave you, like he gave you, how he made you, where he placed you, what he put inside of you. God wants you to say, Lord, I thank you for how you made me, for where I am. am, for my age, for my stage, for my house, for my kid, for my husband. Lord, I thank you for what you gave. This is the day that the Lord. Somebody help me praise him right now. Shout it out. The devil's been saying, where is your God? Well, tonight you're going to get an answer. All the events and seminars and what's available here, you could literally take a family vacation the entire week here. We've done Super Bowls and Final Fours, but to have an event that talks to the soul, that talks to the families, that talks to the way that we live is something special. I came here for a breakthrough, and I have to speak for a breakthrough. And I think there was a supernatural encounter. No sower sows a seed without hope for a harvest. However, your harvest, your destiny, has a stalker. God will stop the stalker. It's time to regain your altitude and restore your course by saying, enough. Live your life on purpose. God will stop the enemies who are against you. The Global Partner System is on the front line against the stalkers of poverty, hunger, and destitution. Through these efforts, GPS is making a brighter future for those in need. We cannot do it without you. Join GPS by visiting us at tdjpartners.org today.
2016 brought transformative change.
What? I don't know that baby. That baby don't look like me. Peekaboo. Hold on. That baby don't look like me. Look. You on TV? You and your babies. What the hell you doing with this? Hmm? Huh? Them babies. I don't want that baby. That baby don't look like me. Hey, that's my baby. Who baby is that on TV? Hey, that's your baby? That's your baby? Your baby being good? There go the baby on TV. There go the baby on the TV. Your baby's on TV, girl. I don't even know your baby's name. What's your baby? What's his baby name? Nine. Oh, the monkey on TV too? It just had to be a monkey on TV, right? Why you talking about your babies? You just gotta put the monkey on there, okay?
You say baby.
Okay.
Baby. Oh,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. The babies. The baby.
Baby.
You see your babies? You like your babies on TV? Huh? You gotta fix their hair, fix their clothes.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. Goes.
Yeah.
Goes. Go.
Where's the baby's hair at?
It's here.
Show me the baby's eye. Show me the baby's eye. Show me the baby's eye. Where's the baby's eye? Where's the baby's mouth?
Mouth.
Where's the baby's ear at?
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Show me.
Ew. Oh.
Hope you got the word. Hope you know what it means. Hope you pass it on. Now we're gonna go to World Star.
Baby.
Okay, your baby had enough TV time, screen time, okay?
Baby.
Stop it. Oh, damn. That baby don't need to be on TV no more. That baby on my face. Don't try to fix my hair. Don't try to fix my beard either. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh. Baby.
I wanted to get out, but they threatened to kill my mother.
Who are you talking about, Mr. Brown? What they?
Hey, look at it. Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB. The brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing's bigger than Nino Brown, but I gotta listen, boy. If I'm going down, I'll take a whole lot of people with me.
That was pretty funny. You can't even show it.
Hey. Yeah. Uh-uh.
I got it.
Oh, baby, Bobby.
Poppy on TV. Say hi, Poppy. Hi, Poppy.
No. Hey.
I got it. I got it. Hi, Poppy. I got my phone.
Bobby, 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 Bobby. Hey. Huh? Baby. Bobby. Bobby.
It was too early. We're talking to Poppy.
Hey. Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Tyreek.
Bobby.
Bäni, huijaa kun jo valmistetaan suunnan lisätään tätä
They moving so fast, like they got a fire to put it. That was a dumb joke.
Do what? Suck my dick. I can't do that. I can change it. No, I'll change it.
Hey, Bobby.
You don't want to be changed? No, but I'll
Bobby.
You want to take your medicine? Huh? Your
Bobby.
medicine? Medicine? No.
Bobby.
You want to suck my dick.
Hey.
I have to
Yeah,
change it.
Bobby.
You don't want to suck my dick. Get out of here. Do you want coffee? No. On my dick. I can't do that. Why? You know it's inappropriate? Yeah. So why are you saying it? I just wondered if you want coffee? Suck my dick. Do what? Suck my dick. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can change it. No, I'll change it. You don't want to be changed? No, but I want my dick to be something. You want to take your medicine? Huh? Your medicine? Medicine? No.
Take
You
go.
don't want to suck my dick. I have to change you. You don't want to suck my dick. Get out of here. Do you want coffee? No. On my dick. I can't do that. Why? You know it's inappropriate? Yeah. So why you saying it?
Yeah.
I just wondered if you wanted to do it. I don't want to do it to you. I want to help you. That's what I'm here for. No, that would be a help. He said, "For my dick." That's nasty. You know better than that.
He trying to get it in.
Don't you?
Oh, he played. He said, "Don't
He
you?"
trying
He
to get
trying
it
to
in.
buy that motherfucker and she played. It was over.
Yeah. He's slick there.
Say that to me, cuz.
That nigga slick there.
Do what? Suck my dick.
Watch your mouth. That nigga hit her with all type of fire. From the beginning of the conversation, that's why she recording like this nigga is trying to get me to go.
Suck my dick. I can't do that. I can change you. No, you won't change me. You don't want to be changed? No, but I want to be on my dick and be something.
No.
You medicine? Medicine, no.
Medicine, no.
You don't want to suck my dick. I have to change you. You don't want to suck my dick. Get out of here. Do you want coffee?
That nigga said, if you don't want to suck my dick, get out of here.
I can't do that. You know they seen it from kids? Yeah. So I see it.
She act like she ain't got none.
I don't want to get to you. I want to help you. That's what I'm here for. No, that would be a help.
That would be hell.
No, it would be. It's nasty. No, you know better than that.
And he said, I want my dick sucked. That would be it. He said, that would be a help. You know better than that, don't you? He hit her with fire when he said, you know better than that, don't you? See, that's nasty. He said, you know better than that, don't you? Huh? He was on this shit. Riri. What do you want? My hair. This is what Lily was under the Leland. Let's go to. This is what Lillian was under the Leland. You watching? Leland. You gotta look up too. This is what Lillian was under the Leland.
Why did that nigga try to? That's sad. Man, you say, I ain't gonna fight for my life.
Nigga, I ain't ready. I ain't ready, bitch ass nigga. Now this nigga ran up on this nigga. Like, boy, bitch ass nigga that will run off. Bitch, it's going out. Like, this is what Lily was like. If you don't get Poppy out my face, no.
If you want to go, then you go to hill and go down. Why you go to why? Are you crazy? You're fucking. You are fucking. You fucking. You bloody. You bloody. Bastard bitch. You bloody. Fuck you bloody. Fucking mother bloody. Fuck bitch.
Fucking bloody bastard. Thank you, bloody. You bastard. No, but why? Bloody no. Bloody fucking accident. Then what you gonna do? Why you fuck me? I fuck you, bloody. Bloody bastard. Fucking running like lady, eh? Bloody. What the fuck, man? Fucking now shout at me, innit? Why are you shouting at me? Because I went to the bathroom. Do you do the other places? Why are you shouting? Because you are doing. I don't know you are doing like this. I think you are going to accident. No, shouting at me no good, man. Me no shout at you. But the thing is that, what you think if you do like this one, you are going at work and somebody else. But that one, if you're running like that one, you kind of fucking fall, innit? But hurting yourself. But yeah, because of this, I have to say myself. Don't worry, I see road, man. Okay, have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Scooter, you sing this? Scooter!
Get out. They threatened to kill my mother.
Who are you talking about, Mr. Brown? What they?
Hey. Look at him. Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told him, this thing is bigger than me, no problem. I gotta listen, boy. Come on down. I take a whole lot of people, boy.
That one a good one, Scooter? That's retarded. That was hella funny when I seen that show. Like, what the hell? These niggas is crazy.
Drew Brees just broke his hand. I know you're a big Saints guy. Yeah, we're coming back. You coming back? Do you think there's any chance you guys might kick the tires on Colin Kaepernick? Like, we need to. We need him. Absolutely, right? Cap, we need you. Right? It would be a great idea. I'm going home. Let him know that right now. Yeah? We need Cap. You need Cap, man? Hey, Master P, I appreciate the time, man. Take it easy. Get the car. Shot.
Oh.
Big homie. Yeah, big homie.
Huge, big homie, big homie. Gucci Mane. You know I'm the one. Hold on real quick. Let me fix my ring. Hold on real quick. Let me put my legs. Exotic pop, which one of these exotic I'm gon' pop. Man, just be no fighter, cause she know young Johnny just pop off a top. Bitch, fucking me. Man, African, I'm living my dream. 3 years ago, I was in LA. Pop everybody to my hotel. Bitch, I just bite. I just ran, what's some spite? Nah, look, fuck the tight. Little nigga, alright. Hey, bitch, big homie. I earned my stripes. Leaning like a big homie. I am your big homie. Big homie.
Yeah, right.
Big homie. Big homie. Feeling like he did it. Something on her titties. Chilling with some bitches. Counting up some digits. Shining out these tickets. Bad Spanish bitches. Hold on. I need some more bitches. Mixing that tech with the wop. Feeling like I'm about to drop. Bad bitch, give me some top. I don't want none of that pop. Tripping on Sinead. Sipping on Waukesha. If I was in high school today, I'd fuck my teacher. Run it up from slime. Everybody doing that. Bitch, on my mixtape. Now everybody knowing that. And I can't be fake. Be fake, that's what everybody doing now. You gotta do what you gotta do, so don't wait, just do it now. Big homie. Big homie. I am your big homie. Where you at? Big homie.
Good.
Big homie.
You missed it with the old white lady.
Big homie.
Oh, you about to say what's up? This house is bored without Taylor here. Ow. Thank you.
Fox News Dave